The photo hit like a brick to the chest. No warning, no build-up. Just a casual scroll through my feed on a quiet Saturday morning. I was outside in my robe, watering the front lawn like I had nearly every weekend for the last 27 years. The sun was barely over the rooftops, birds chirping, the coffee machine sputtering inside. Everything was still ordinary, until my phone buzzed. It was a notification from her social media, Lydia, my wife. Not a message, just a post. She was supposed to be in Houston, attending a sales conference. That's what she'd told me before leaving. In the photo, she was standing beside Darren. Mr. Perfect smile from her office, all teeth and zero spine. His arm was slung around her shoulders. He held 2 cocktails. Her head rested gently against him, and her hand was on his chest. They looked like a couple celebrating an anniversary, not colleagues networking at a work event. The caption said it all. My real partner 2 hearts #workhusbandforlife. The comments were even worse. You two are adorable. Office goals. Finally, just say it already. I didn't scream, didn't throw my phone. I just stared. For a second, I laughed. One of those dry, empty laughs that escapes before your lungs catch up. Then I turned, walked inside, and poured the last of the coffee into my mug. I opened the kitchen drawer and pulled out a beige folder. I'd put it together weeks ago. Not because I saw this coming, but because I'd started preparing after overhearing her late-night call with Darren on speaker. I'd walked past the guest bathroom and caught her giggling, whispering, "If only you weren't married." That was the moment I started collecting. At first, it was texts and screenshots, then bank records, then legal documents. Inside the folder was everything: divorce petition, property division forms, financial statements. My lawyer had called it quietly lethal. That morning, I set the folder right in the middle of the kitchen table. Then I opened the same social media post and left a comment of my own. Congratulations. Divorce papers are on the kitchen table. I hit post, logged out, and walked back outside to finish watering the grass. The sprinkler hissed. Birds kept chirping. From the outside, the world didn't change. But inside, something had snapped clean. Her call came that night, right on schedule. Her voice was sugar-coated, trying too hard to sound casual. "Hey, babe," she purred. "So that comment. Come on, you're not seriously mad, are you? It was a joke. Everyone does the whole work husband thing. It's just office banter. Don't be so dramatic." She kept talking, filling the silence like she could smooth the cracks with words. "Darren's harmless. You know that. He's just a friend. I swear. You're blowing this way out of proportion." I let her go on. When she finally stopped for air, I said quietly, "Check the kitchen." There was a pause, then nervous laughter. "Oh my God, you didn't. You're joking, right? You didn't actually do that." I said nothing. She kept laughing, but it was hollow now, shaky. "You're such a dork sometimes." But I wasn't joking. I hadn't been since the night she whispered to Darren at 11:37 p.m., sitting on the laundry room floor, saying things like, "That gray shirt you wore today? I couldn't stop thinking about you all through that meeting. Imagine if we didn't have to sneak around." That's when I'd called my lawyer. He told me, "Start compiling everything now. Don't confront her. Just prepare. When the moment hits, act fast." So I did. And now the moment had hit. By Monday morning, I logged into a rarely used burner email, the one I kept for junk subscriptions and online returns. I drafted a message and attached the photo. Subject: inappropriate conduct during company-sponsored event. Message: not sure what your company policy is, but this image appears to have been taken at a corporate function during work hours, showing what looks like a personal relationship between a supervisor and subordinate. Just thought someone should know. I sent it to her company's anonymous ethics line. Then I closed the laptop. By noon, the post vanished from her page. By 3 p.m., my lawyer texted. Her HR had opened an investigation. That evening, I finalized the checklist. A retirement account transferred into a private trust. Heavy check mark. A life insurance beneficiary changed to my sister. Heavy check mark. A bank account split. Passwords changed. New accounts opened. Heavy check mark. Credit cards canceled. Hers removed. Heavy check mark. I left enough in the shared account to cover utilities. The rest was gone. Later that night, she messaged me. Can we talk? I muted it. Let her stew in silence. She still thought she could cry her way back. That this was a bump in the road. But this wasn't some sitcom breakup. This was precision. Strategy. She wasn't even playing the same game anymore. The next day, Don, my friend in IT, called. She didn't just flirt, he said. They were acting like a couple. Same shuttle. Same room key. Everyone saw it. I asked, does her manager know? He does now. He looked like someone smacked him with a brick. The company flagged it all. Post was made from her work device. Your comments already viral in the office. By noon that day, she was locked out of her work systems. Badge disabled. Laptop bricked. They sent her home early. She arrived mid-afternoon in an Uber, dragging her suitcase, hiding behind huge sunglasses like a scandalized celebrity. She tried the front door. You changed the locks? Seriously? She snapped. I stood on the porch calm. I changed everything. I walked past her and got in my truck. Guest rooms unlocked. The folders on the bed. She stormed inside. Her belongings were boxed neatly. Our bedroom cleared. In the guest room, the same beige folder waited. This time with notarized asset breakdowns and final filing papers. She didn't scream. She didn't cry. She just stood there, defeated. The next morning, she dressed like it was just another Tuesday. Blouse tucked in, heels, the pearl necklace I gave her for our 20th anniversary. But instead of walking into a client meeting, she stepped into a disciplinary panel. Her boss, HR and corporate legal. They showed her the screenshots, the messages, the post. She said it was all a joke. Her boss cut her off. A joke? You used a company-funded event to play house with someone you were sleeping with and didn't think we'd find out. Suspension was immediate. By the afternoon, her name was removed from the company portal. She came home furious. You ruined my career, she screamed, standing in the doorway like it still belonged to her. I didn't flinch. She stormed into the living room, voice trembling. One mistake, she said. One stupid post and you destroy everything? I played a pre-recorded message from my phone. Please direct all future communication through legal counsel. Any further attempts will be documented. She backed away slowly, but as she turned, she noticed the envelope on the hallway table, HR's final notice. She didn't open it. She didn't have to. When court day came, she sat across from me, rigid, eyes dull. Her lawyer fumbled through papers, trying to find something, anything, that could soften the blow. But there was nothing to be done. The judge barely needed a summary. My lawyer, Marcus, submitted everything under a single title timeline of marital breach and asset allocation. We didn't need drama. We had facts. And as the judge signed the papers, I looked across the room one last time and realized something. She never expected silence could hit harder than rage.